Kakaiba yung pag-uusapan natin in this video. Something medical pero I'm no doctor, ha? Hi guys! Welcome back to TOT. I'm Rai, and in this channel, we talk all tea and a little bit of shade on tech, trends, travel, and taste. O disclaimer lang before we proceed in this video, okay? I work for a fragrance company or a fragrance house, and whatever I say in this video is not in any way related to my position, to my work, to the customers that we work with, and ultimately to the company that I work for. So everything here is my personal opinion. Okay? I was prompted to do this video kasi I saw a YouTube video of Andrea Brillantes, yung raid, yung what's in her bag video. And in that video, she briefly mentioned about the fragrances that she used or the fragrance that she used, and then actually telling the viewers na she's anosmic or a person with anosmia. So ano nga ba yung anosmia?
I'm no doctor, okay?
I'm just a person working in the fragrance industry. Ang alam ko sa anosmia is it's a condition wherein a person does not have a sense of smell. Or in short, wala siyang naaamoy na whether mabaho or mabango. Parang sa sense of sight lang yan, yung mga
Bulag sa katotohanan.
or yung iba dyan na manhid na wala nang nararamdaman, or yung iba dyan na wala talagang sense. Char. Wala akong alam about anosmia. In fact, I've never met a person who's anosmic, and this is the first time. So I don't know the causes or if there is any cure for most of the COVID patients or those who had COVID. Isa sa mga naging symptoms nila is nawalan sila ng sense of smell and sense of taste. So imagine yourself being sick, tas wala kang sense of smell. Actually, sense of taste also follows. If you do not have sense of smell, basically hindi mo naaamoy or quote-unquote nalalasahan yung kinakain mo. Kasi yung sense of taste natin, basically, yung alam lang yan, yung sour, sweet, maasim, mapait or bitter, and then yung umami. The rest of the taste is done by your nose. In Andrea Brillantes' video, she actually mentioned that even though she's anosmic, she still uses perfume or fragrance para naman daw dun sa mga tao sa paligid niya, since she's an artista. I definitely agree with her kasi syempre, wearing perfume is like, you know, wearing a wardrobe. Not only you want to feel good and feel confident, but you also want to make sure that nade-delight mo or natutuwa yung mga kasama mo sa'yo with what they see, what they hear, and even what they smell from you. Hopefully, hindi kasama yung what they can taste from you, okay?
What's the matter with you?
Or maybe in another video we'll do that. Char. In that video, she showed one fragrance, yung Jo Malone Nectarine Blossom and Honey. And in another video, yung bag raid video niya with Darla, she mentioned about Victor and Rolf Flower Balm. Medyo surprised ako that she is using Jo Malone. Actually, on a personal level, Jo Malone is an okay niche brand. Don't get me wrong, the directions are really wonderful. It's just that for its price and for the performance of the fragrance, medyo parang hindi siya ganun kasulit. Or the performance of the fragrance, yung intensity niya, yung long-lastingness niya, can still be improved. And especially for someone with anosmia, mas mahihirapan siyang amuyin yun, diba? So anyways, as an alternative to Jo Malone, and I would recommend actually to Andrea Brillantes, why not check out yung mga fruity fragrances then from Ralph Lauren. Those are very Filipino preferred directions. I kid you not. She can also look into the collection of Guerlain's Aqua Allegoria. It's somehow more or less in the strategy of Jo Malone, wherein may mga hero or ingredient focused. She can also try Christian Dior's Miss Dior line. Any of those Miss Dior line, very pangbata, very fruity, and I think it will really appeal to a lot of people, especially in her industry of work. And if she wanted to have something that can be used for special occasion or pang mga event nights, although right now it's COVID, malamang wala pang mga ganon. She can try out also from Guerlain yung La Petite robe noir or little black dress in translations. I'm sorry for my French. And of course, from Chanel number 5, yung Lo, Chanel number 5 Lo, or Chanel Chance Eau Tender. Hindi ka magkakamali dyan, Blythe. Yung flower bomb naman, I'm a little bit surprised also that she's using it kasi it's a little bit on a heavy floral, woody, patchouli, vanilla fragrance. It has touches of being youthful kasi nilagyan to ng mga citrus notes like bergamot and green tea to make it a bit lighter. Although, while it's quite unique, the direction is very much preferred by Filipino. In fact, a cheaper alternative would be Juicy Cologne Candy Delight variant. Ano nga ba pwedeng gawin ng isang person with anosmia kung gusto niya talagang magkaroon ng pabango for herself or for himself? Well, yung number 1 tip ko dyan is, alamin nyo, what is your objective or intention for wearing fragrances? You need to understand, saan nyo ba gagamitin? Anong event? Normally, anong condition ng areas where you would wear the fragrance? And how will it complement your entire wardrobe or your entire styling? Since you cannot smell anything nga, always ask expert advice from the salespeople on the floor selling fragrances. Most likely, they were given fragrance descriptions or fragrance information about the fragrances that they are selling. As for top 3 fragrances or the best-selling fragrances, at least yung mga best-sellers na yan are well preferred. Kasi kung ang intention nyo is to please people around you, then you'll never go wrong with the best-seller. Try 1 fragrance at a time in a day, and then ask your friends or ask your office mates or colleagues if the fragrance suits you really well. One practical tip is to make sure that you choose from the classics. Kasi syempre, choosing a fragrance takes time, at least for those with anosmia. So, you may wanna do it lang once or twice, tapos you continue buying na the one that you have already chosen. Kaya, you should choose the classic kasi year in, year out, the manufacturers of these fragrances will continue to sell the fragrances that you've chosen. Wag na kayong mamili dun sa mga niche brands kasi sometimes or even most of the time, these fragrances are limited. So, this year maybe bebenta nila yan, next year wala na. And last but not the least, I really am not sure kung wala talagang naamoy, as in zero smell. But what I can recommend is to continue smelling. Kahit pa amoy kahoy yan, or imbronal, or rugby, sige na, amuyin nyo na. Kasi, baka naman your nose is just not as sensitive as everybody else to certain notes or to a lot of notes. Baka meron lang kayong, let's say, specific fragrance note that you can actually detect or enjoy. So might as well go smell the world. Let's see ano ba talaga yung medyo naaamoy nyo. Or a very practical tip, hello, is to subscribe to this channel and get all those juicy information on fragrances, mga latest trends, and probably latest launches ng mga fragrance brands here and abroad. So, get those tips from me na by subscribing and clicking the bell icon below. And with that, thank you very much for joining me in this channel. Please watch out for the next fragrance-related videos kasi ang dami kong niline up ngayon ng mga fragrance-related videos. So I hope you catch them very, very soon. Otherwise, you can always go back to my fragrance video by looking into the Tea on Taste playlist in my channel para naman makapag-brush up kayo about fragrances. Always take care, please stay safe, and bye!